Hi, John Hart here, and today I want to share with you the top 5 questions that I get about training, diet, cardio, and the kind of answers that I give. So here we go. I'm going to go right to it, okay? So the first one is, I want to go 100% every day to the gym. How many days should I train with weights and or do cardio? So this is kind of a broad question. I understand the enthusiasm, you know. I understand that when you've decided that you want to get to the gym and you want to get the results as fast as possible, that you want to get in there and you want to hit it hard, be motivated, get in a good habit of being there every day. The catch to it though is the part of the question where they ask, how many days should I train with the weights? Because I know already, I've seen people come into the gym, especially around New Year's. They walk in that gym highly motivated, and it seems like they're lifting weights every single day. And they're doing some form of cardio every single day. So the correct answer to the question is this. When it comes to weight training, it's a little bit more intense than cardiovascular work. So the weight training, I have trained clients for over 30 years and trained myself for 36 years. So weight training is pretty intense as far as your overall system goes. So I would not train anybody any more than 2 to 3 days a week intensely with the weights. So if we say an average of 3 times a week, I know that sounds sort of old school to a lot of you, but the truth of the matter is you have to give it an equal amount of attention and consideration to exercising and then recovering from that exercise. So you can't put it all into, I'm going to exercise, train hard, do cardio on top of all of that, and give no consideration to when do I recover? When I sleep? Well, again, the truth of this matter is that a lot of people, especially in the United States, do not get enough sleep. So that's just not the truth at all as far as, being able to recover with just a good night's sleep or a decent night of sleep. Most people use alarm clocks to wake up, and that sucks because that's going to kill the natural recovery that most people would be able to get when they sleep. So maximum 3 days a week with the weights. If you're highly motivated, as a lot of the clients, a lot of people who ask me this question are, then doing cardio, certainly, you could do it every day if you wish. A small amount of cardio every day and then build up. So if you start out with 15 or 20 minutes of cardiovascular work and you build on that slowly, week by week, every couple of weeks, increase it by 4, 5, 6 minutes, then you'll stay ahead of any metabolic slowdown that could occur. When your body adjusts to that amount of cardio that you're doing, you're not going to be burning body fat anymore. Initially, it might work fine, but later on, you're going to have to increase the amount of cardiovascular work or decrease the amount of food that you're eating in order to keep the fat burning off. So, how much cardio should you do? How much can your schedule allow for right now? If it's 3 days a week with the weights, at least you're going to be in that gym 3 days a week. Do cardio 3 days a week. It's more than you were doing before, right? And then you could build that up and maybe show up 4, 5, 6, 7 days a week eventually for a quick cardio session on your way home from work, or arriving to a gym on your way to work and getting there early before work starts and getting that cardio in. So that's the first question. Second one. Should I do cardio to warm up before weight training? That's a good one. Right on the heels of the first question. Cardio to warm up. If it's a cold gym, if it's a cold time of year, a lot of you are in very cold parts of the world, then yes, go ahead and do a little bit of a warm up on a bike, a treadmill. Warm up a little bit. Get your body temperature to come up a little bit. If you're doing it truly as a warm up, okay? Just as a warm-up, that's fine, a few minutes. If you're doing cardio work, however, to burn body fat as part of your overall exercise routine, then the other question I get asked very often is should I do my cardio first or my weight training first? And that answer is you want to do your weight training first. For efficiency's sake, it takes a few minutes when you do cardio work for your body to burn off any blood sugar that you have going on, floating around in your system. Your body burns off a little bit of blood sugar, and then it accesses the fat cells. So it really won't give up stored body fat until you've burned off some of that blood sugar. The most effective way of doing that is with the weight training. Burn off some burn off some blood sugar with the weight training, and then when you're done training, go immediately to that cardio, and you're going straight, you're heading straight into fat burning mode at that point. Your body is ready to give up the fat for fuel. Now you got to be prepared to eat some food once you're done with all of that, because the weight training initiated certain reactions and you want to feed those muscles. So do the weight training first, then the cardio, not the other way around. If you do it the other way around and you're interested in burning body fat off while you're building muscle, then you're going to waste 5 to maybe 12 minutes doing cardiovascular work, and you're not really burning off body fat. You're just burning through some blood sugar before you even get to kicking into that second fuel source, that body fat. So, and then you get to the weight training and you've actually burned off energy that you could have used for the weight training. So go first with the weight training and then do cardio. All right, question number 3. Should I fast before cardio? These questions, look at the way I wrote them down. Fasting before cardio. Well, if it's first thing in the morning and you're planning on doing just cardio that day, then I would recommend it, sure. If you drink coffee, have a little bit of coffee first. A little bit of caffeine, that's fine if you're a caffeine drinker or intaker of caffeine. Then go ahead and do your cardio work. The cardio at that point, having been fasted all night long, your blood sugar will naturally be a little lower and it'll be a little bit more inclined to give up fat as fuel. So yeah, I would say go ahead, and if it's first thing in the morning and your primary goal at that point is to drop body fat, then for sure, go ahead and head off to the gym and get your cardio in without eating first. But again, be prepared to eat as soon as you're done with the cardio session. Either have some food, a small snack in the car, or have it ready for when you get home so that you can eat right away. That's important to preserve your lean muscle mass.